Hollywood is one of the scariest places in the world because of the many allegations of celebrities selling their souls to the devil in exchange for fame. When the duration that they were promised fame ends, the celebrities either mysteriously die or just stop being relevant. This rumor has been very common amongst Black celebrities, and considering some do questionable things in public, it makes fans wonder. Did some of our favorite Black celebrities sell their souls to the devil in exchange for fame? Most importantly, how does the soul selling work? Let's get into it. The talk of celebrities selling their souls to a secret cult called the Illuminati has been around for the longest times. Right off the bat, who is the first celebrity that comes to mind when you hear the Illuminati? For many people, it is Michael Jackson. He was among one of the first Black celebrities to be accused of being members of the Illuminati. But how did the rumors start? When Michael Jackson was first accused of being part of the Illuminati can date as far back as 1982. It may have started earlier, but the one we can account for is 1982 when he released the chilly song Thriller. If you were a child that grew up watching Michael Jackson and you were able to sit through the music video of Thriller without pissing yourself, we need to give you utmost respect. But that's not the point. In the music video, MJ attended a cinema with his girlfriend, and on their way back home, after watching a scary movie, he started doing things to make her scared. To top it off, he turned into a werewolf when the moonlight shone on him and people came out of a graveyard to dance with him. When the music video was released in 1982, everybody who could share their opinion talked about how creative but scary it was. In fact, some parents didn't let their children watch it, and that's how the talks of MJ being demonic started. People believe the singer turning into a werewolf had a symbolic meaning. Raising people from the dead to dance with you doesn't make people look at you like a hero. They see you as a freak who wants to initiate them into some demonic group to control their mind. If the people back then could cancel MJ for that music video alone, they would have. But since they couldn't, the video led to them coming up with theories about him working directly with Satan, even if that didn't stop him from having sold-out concerts. At MJ's concerts, his fans fainted whenever they set their eyes on him. It was so bad that there were standby ambulances and doctors at his concerts, just in case he touched a fan who couldn't handle being star-studded. The love people had for him was insane, which further solidified people's claims that he was up to something. Then in 1988, he released a music video for Smooth Criminal, and the world turned upside down. In the music video, he leaned forward with his feet flat on the ground, and it looked like his upper body was floating. Till this day, nobody understands how he did that, and continued to do it at his concerts. Some people have tried to create special shoes and floorboards to do the dance, but there is an obvious difference. How could Michael Jackson achieve that level of dancing prowess and success without spiritual help? What wasn't he sharing with the world? What evil was he up to? Is he the devil's incarnate? Now calm down while we go down memory lane to Michael's childhood. Michael Jackson grew up with a strict father who pushed him and his siblings into the entertainment industry at an early age. He was hard on them when it came to rehearsing their singing and dancing, using as much force as possible to make them do whatever he wanted. If they didn't get their dances well, there would be heavy repercussions that not even their mother could prevent. Imagine growing up with a perfectionist father like that who didn't give you the chance to make mistakes. How exactly would that reflect in one's life? You would also become an adult who doesn't allow themselves to fail. But let's get back to the issue of Michael Jackson only succeeding because he was a member of the Illuminati. Michael Jackson is not as saintly as people thought he was, but when it got to his craft, he always put his best foot forward. He rehearsed his dancing for 18 hours daily, and considering he was considered the best dancer in the world at some point, his hard work did pay off. The fact that all of his hard work has been reduced to a secret society says a lot about how today's society views hard work and success. It's a conversation we are not ready for, but we will circle back to this later. Another Black celebrity that has been accused of being part of the Illuminati is Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z. The rumors of Beyonce being in the Illuminati started around the time she did her 2013 Super Bowl performance and did the diamond-shaped sign with her hands, which was intended to send a message to her husband. The diamond-shaped hand sign was one of the symbols of Rockefeller Records, Jay-Z's record label, but people believed it was related to the Illuminati, which people believed used that hand sign for some ritual. When Jay-Z became popular in the 90s, people could not understand why. why and concluded that it was because he was the king of the Illuminati. That was why he would attain so much success in a short time. After Beyonce got married to him, people assumed she had become the queen of the Illuminati and was going to rule alongside her husband. So when she made that sign at the Super Bowl, it confirmed people's delusions, and everything she did afterwards was scrutinized. It appeared that Beyonce understood the power she would wield if she continued to scare people. So she kept on capitalizing on the Illuminati rumors. Beyonce shot the music video for her song Apes in the Louvre, a place in Paris that people claim was a hot spot for Illuminati meetings. According to theorists, the Louvre has a pyramidal shape and alleged 666 windows, all of which are symbols related to the Illuminati. For fans of music that try to think of the big meaning behind certain things, they must have gone through a lot of mental gymnastics to come up with these bogus claims. Eventually, Beyonce addressed the rumors in her song Lemonade. She sang, "Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess." It's so hard for people to comprehend a black celebrity becoming so popular without being part of a cult, and that in itself is the problem. The accusations of being in the Illuminati doesn't affect only African American celebrities, but also African celebrities. In 2023, a Nigerian artist named Rema was on tour and wore a mask made out of bronze. He also dressed in red and black and was rapping in a low guttural tone on stage. But some fans saw it as incantations and a means for him to reach out to the devil and possess them. Somebody left that concert because she assumed he was doing something demonic and she didn't want to be a part of it. The embarrassing part of this story for people who criticize the concert is that Rema was paying homage to his culture. The artist originates from Benin City in Edo State, the southern part of Nigeria. Bronze masks are native to the place, but due to ignorance, people assumed he was communing with the devil through a culture they did not understand. Rihanna is yet another artist that has been accused of being in the Illuminati. She had been beloved in the entertainment industry for a very long time and never used supposed satanic imagery in her music videos. But when she was invited to speak at a conference for education in Senegal, some religious groups from the country started to push back against her. The religious groups claimed that she was coming to spread homosexuality in the country that was 90% occupied by Muslims, and they didn't want that. Many African countries are homophobic, with legislation to push against any sexuality that is not heterosexuality. The religious groups also claim there was supposed to be an Illuminati meeting in Senegal around the same time that Rihanna was going to speak at the educational conference. They believed she was going to attend that meeting and wanted to block her. But Rihanna has always been a hardball, so she pulled up to the country and nobody could do anything to her. It's just funny how those religious leaders saw Rihanna as a representative of the LGBTQ community and accused her of being in the Illuminati when she was coming with a good cause to improve the lives of Senegalese children. The Illuminati rumors have also been prevalent in the rap world, with people accusing Kendrick Lamar of being a member of the secret society and selling his soul to the devil to sell records. The rumors of Kendrick Lamar selling his soul to the devil started in 2015 when he released For Sale Interlude. In the song, he introduced the devil as Lucy, a short form of the name Lucifer that Christianity had given the devil. The devil was also presented as a woman in this song, but let's keep that aside and get into the lyrics. Kendrick raps, "I remember what you said too. You said, my name is Lucy Kendrick. You introduced me, Kendrick. Usually I don't do this, but I see you and me, Kendrick. Lucy give you no worries. Lucy got million stories about these rappers that I came after when they was born. Lucy gon' fill your pockets. Lucy gon' move your mama out of Compton inside the gigantic mansion like I promised. Lucy just want your trust and loyalty. Avoiding me?" The lyrics point towards Kendrick Lamar getting offers of a good life from this character named Lucy. The character is promising to make him big enough to change his family's life and smother him with so much money he would almost not know what to do with it. If you look at the stories of other celebrities that have been accused of being in the Illuminati, it's usually after they become extremely successful and start buying luxurious apartments and cars. Based on the conspiracy theories, all these expensive gifts come as a reward for selling your soul. Kendrick goes on to rap, It's not so easy. I'm at these functions accordingly. Kendrick, Lucy don't slack a minute. Lucy work harder. Lucy gonna call you even when Lucy know you love your father. I'm Lucy. I loosely heard prayers on your first album, truly. Lucy don't mind, cause at the end of the day you'll pursue me. Lucy go get it. Lucy not timid. Lucy up front. Lucy got paperwork on top of paperwork. I want you to know that Lucy got you. All your life I watched you. And now you all grown up, then sign this contract if that's possible. The song is basically talking about Lucifer tempting Kendrick because he didn't acknowledge God in his previous album. Lucifer is also telling Kendrick that she works harder than he can imagine. This conversation with the devil made people assume Kendrick was offered a deal. Some believed he only took parts of the deal but didn't completely sell his soul, while others believe he sold his soul completely and there was no turning back for him. However, it seemed like Kendrick Lamar was doing the Lucifer conversation and soul selling stunt as a means of making more people listen to music. In 2011, he released High Power, where he rapped, "Who said a black man in the Illuminati? Last time I checked, that was the biggest racist party." If the Illuminati is a racist party, how then did they suddenly accept him down the line? Did the racist party suddenly become progressive? But the big question remains, how did all the Illuminati and soul-selling talk start? What evidence did people have initially when they started accusing black celebrities of selling their souls? First of all, is the Illuminati real? The Illuminati is real, but not in the way you think. You see, when you look into the history of the Illuminati, you will find yourself in the 1700s, when a group of intellectuals from Bavaria formed a secret society. Was the aim of that society to enrich people through blood sign deals from the devil? No. The society existed to push back on the Catholic Church, but as time went by, outlawed the society alongside the Freemasons, and they slowly faded out of existence. So, how come a group that stopped existing years ago is behind the success of many black celebrities? In the 1960s, a group of another set of supposed intellectuals felt like the world was becoming too authoritarian, closed, and controlled. So, they decided to shake things up by spreading misinformation. The New Order of the Illuminati started with a new religion called Discordianism that was introduced by these intellectuals. The aim of the religion was to make people worship the goddess of chaos, Eris, and they wrote a religious text. Everything in the religious text was just countercultural to what was already normalized in the world. But a tenet of this new religion that people held on to was that chaos in the world could bring about social change. To get more people to subscribe to this new belief system, two members of the religion that were also writers started spreading misinformation about the Illuminati. One of them was a writer at Playboy. They would send in letters to the magazine making bogus claims about the Illuminati, then sound letters to count the initial letters they had sent. It was like they were messing with people and it was working. The writers behind these stories successfully got into people's heads and released a book called the Illuminati Trilogy. The book was successful and acted out in theaters, planting seeds of misinformation in people's heads. The writers also made different symbols that were allegedly used by the Illuminati, and many celebrities started using those symbols whenever they were in public, further solidifying the misinformation. Let's get to the issue of why so many black celebrities are being accused of being in the Illuminati. If it is not already obvious, let's make it crystal clear. People cannot fathom that a person of color would make it big in an industry that doesn't like them without making a deal with an imaginary devil. It reeks of looking down on black celebrities and expecting to never amount to anything on their own. Beyonce, who has been accused of selling her soul to the devil multiple times, actually rehearses for 11 hours daily. Apart from her music and performances, everybody also knows her for her work ethic. There are so many skits of creators mimicking how they imagine Beyonce deals with her workers when they mess up, showing how people admire her approach to work. A person that rehearses for so many hours and has a great marketing budget, how exactly do you expect her to fail? What exactly will the devil offer her that she can't work for on her own? The same goes for Rihanna. Rihanna was rejected when she wanted to offer help to a nation because they claimed she was a member of the Illuminati without evidence. One thing to note here is that the people rejecting her were religious groups. They could not see past their biases and understand that the people of their country needed help. They were so fixated on their delusions that they were okay with their children not having access to good education. When we go back to the issue of Rema, we see how his concert was demonized because he showed off African culture. It makes one wonder, why is there much demonism attached to African culture? It's more embarrassing when a certain group of tourists go to Africa and claim that they are on a spiritual journey. Why is everything about Africa looked at from a spiritual perspective? Why should culturally diverse people be turned into entities that are either demonic or pure? The rumors of black celebrities selling their souls is indicative of a bigger problem in the industry. Why do you feel black celebrities can't make it without selling their soul? Why are black celebrities always questioned when they become successful? Why do you truly believe that secret societies would have a preference for only black celebrities? Celebrities that train for hours before performances are getting their achievements watered down to whether or not they are in a secret society. Celebrities that train for hours before performances are getting their achievements watered down to whether or not they are in a secret society. If you talk about celebrities selling their soul to the devil, it is probably true, but not in the way you think. The devil is the record labels that cheat them out of money. The devil is the fans that won't let them live their lives. The devil is the fans that put them on a pedestal and bully them when they do things they don't accept. The devil is the months they spend touring to different cities just to satisfy fans. The devil is Hollywood with its double standards. The Illuminati existed, but not in the way you assumed. Many black celebrities have worked to get where they are, and the sooner we start respecting their talent and skill, the sooner the rumors of them selling their souls would die down.